Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to Let's Answer Some Questions. As always, push ones below, and I will answer them next week. Hopefully you all had a good Thanksgiving and whatnot. But let us begin. Dr. Games asks, "Can you please play Minecraft Season 2?" Can I can, but if I were to do that, I would most likely play Minecraft Season 1 first, which I've heard good things about it, and no, I enjoyed Walking Dead Season 1, Season 2, so the Minecraft thing will probably be something that I do look into, but, you know, I would do Season 1 first. Red Robin asks, "Do you watch Attack on Titan? If you do, what is your favorite character, and what is your favorite Titan?" I've never seen Attack on Titan. I don't really know too much about it, honestly. I don't know, like, there's, big monsters, and the main character's name, I think, is Aaron or something. Um, but I've not seen it. But it's something I would like to check out because I've heard very good things about it. Sluis Swaxia asks, "Have you ever had to deal with a troll or hater that was annoying or took things too far?" Yes, I won't name any names, but I have there have been like various people that have like come and gone over the years, but there's definitely one individual who, when I read this question, I think of immediately. Like I said, I'm not gonna name any names, but basically, I used to have this thing where I didn't really like to block people on my channel. Like, it was very like I would just kind of whenever people would comment weird stuff, I would just kind of let it slide, I guess. And so, talking about this fella, I think that I look back at it and think that I should have just blocked him much sooner than I did, because this is a situation that actually went on for a very long time. But basically, this is around 2012 or so, when I was. It was before that. It was before I had done Spider-Man 3, the movie game, and this guy basically got in touch with me, basically saying, "Hey, Liquid, I really like your videos, and I want to know if I could co-commentate with you on Spider-Man 3." And I'm not sure if I even responded, because like that type of thing, you just get a lot of people saying stuff like that, and it's like I just didn't really think to reply or something. But I think he kept like trying to get in touch with me, basically asking, "Hey, do you want to let me commentate on Spider-Man 3?" And also, like, he was talking about how he didn't actually have any sort of microphone or way to record or anything. So he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll leave that up to you, but so I really want to talk to you and record Spider-Man 3." Now, and also, let me just preface this, that I'm not really sure this fellow was. I'm not sure. Like, he was either like, when I tell the story, the more and more it just seems fake. Like he was like a master troll or something. But in the like, which that's very well might have been possible. He might have just been a very very good troll. But speaking to him, like, I did eventually speak to him and whatnot. Um, he just seemed very like unaware. Like, I don't think he was a troll, but let's just basically, he kept asking about Spider-Man 3, and eventually, it became almost like a meme in like the YouTube comments, where people were just like, "Oh man, this fellow really wants to be in your Spider-Man 3 Let's Play," or something like that. And he just get like, when I actually did finally start Spider-Man 3, he gets like very very upset, and I can't remember exactly what all happened. I think some of my some friends of mine started talking to him and rousing him up and whatnot. And eventually we like actually added him on Skype and started talking to him. And there was this big just arc of him just saying very weird things and whatnot. And eventually, I tried to eventually, I think, call it quits with him. I tried to just kind of get everyone to block him and whatnot, and try to, um, do what I should have done in the first place, I guess. Um, and I can't remember exactly how it led to this, but and I think he might have had like his own YouTube channel as well, where he was like, making weird videos about me. Um, but I eventually, and I'm pretty sure the videos are now private or like unlisted. But I eventually did like make a video addressing the situation and basically telling my subscribers to try to convince him that he's that he's coming on a bit too strong. So, like I can't remember exactly what it was that I was saying. Um, and then eventually, basically, it like kept going on, and he basically said some things about a like a terminally ill relative of mine, and I sort of snapped in anger, and I made like a video basically telling my subscribers to just I guess flame him or whatever, like, which is something that looking back on it, I highly I regret, and like I said, just wish I just blocked him immediately. Um, I think we might have like eventually talked a little bit more after that, and I kind of you know it was clear that I just kind of made that video in anger of the moment and whatnot, and but even though it was kind of messed up what he said about my relative, but I think I might have talked to him a little bit after that, but eventually, I did block him. I finally got everyone else like that knew him, like of my friends that had talked to him, to block him, and I have not spoken to him or heard from him in many years. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's watching this video now, because I'm pretty sure, because every time that I have because about a year ago, one of my friends that you know had gotten in touch with him at one point, but a year ago, this fellow just randomly got into commented on his channel like, "Hey man, you suck," or something like that, and I was like what? Like I haven't spoken to you in years, and you're gonna come out with that. Um, and so I wouldn't be surprised if he's still just sitting in a room somewhere, just thinking of Liquid Solace 1000. But that's probably the weirdest sort of thing, like the weirdest arc that I've had with like trolls or haters. Even though he wasn't really necessarily a troll or a hater, he was certainly just a big obsessive fan. But trolls or haters, I don't think I've had like actual haters. I don't think I've ever really had anything like that. Like I've had people I remember having a guy that was watching my Spyro 3, I think, and he just kept it was very clear that he didn't like it, because every video he was just commenting, oh, pointing out all my mistakes, and but then he was commenting on every video, and so eventually I got to the end, and it was he basically wrote this essay basically being such an unprofessional let's play, how could you put this thing out, but yeah, other than that, most of my trolls or haters, I think they'll just leave one comment and then just go away forever, and I really had somebody be too persistent with it. The Purple Torchic asks, do you like Animal Crossing? I've only played I have the one for the 3DS. I can't remember which one that is. And honestly, I'm very I'm not one, if you watch my videos and whatnot, you'll notice that I'm not really one to say that I don't like something, because I tend to just kind of be or on it. But Animal Crossing is something that honestly I just kind of think is not for me. It's the whole schedule idea of it. I guess it's it's for people that just want to play a little bit a day or something like that. But the whole it is something that I could not get into. If I'm going to play a game, I'm going to play it for a nice sitting. You know what I mean? And just I was not really a fan of it. I'm not sure if when I think Animal Crossing, for some reason I think of Harvest Moon. I'm not sure if that's anything alike, but that is something that I want to check out. And also, I've Let's Played the game Boku no Natsuyasumi, which whenever I've described Boku no Natsuyasumi to people, they've said, "Oh yeah, that's like Animal Crossing," but the thing about it is like Boku no Natsuyasumi isn't actually like you can play a lot of it in a day. Like even though in the game there are days, quote unquote, like you can play like it doesn't like become nighttime and then like shut you off. Um, but yeah, the whole weird schedule thing of it, I thought was a bit strange. mcole04 asks, "Will you ever do live streams or use a face cam? I think it would help your channel grow more by doing something different." As for the face cam, I think that's pretty much. I've never really seen a benefit in face cam. I think that most people that use it just aren't. There's nothing like it's different. Because just by the virtue of it being different, I guess. But I've never like had a face cam on and felt like it added anything. Like most people when they like genuinely when they play games, like there's just you might as well just be looking at a still image. You know what I mean? Like there aren't really that many like their faces just kind of blank. Um, as for live streams, I have done live streams in the past, and it is a fun thing to do. Um, I don't have any current plans to do so. I have thought about it like lately, but like I said, as of right now, there are no current plans. But it is something that I do think about doing sometimes, and I have like experimented about with it sometimes. Um, but yeah, no current plans. So, Fac you Google asks or says, I guess, and asks, "I found you because of the Moon Remix RPG. It greatly helps me to experience the game without waiting an eternity for the translation. Would it be great? Would be great if you could play other non-translated Japanese games once in a while, such as UFO, Day in the Life, or Indonesia." First off, I'll say, thank you very much for, watching and enjoying the Moon videos, because even though I enjoy it quite a lot making it, um, it is nice to know other people are also enjoying it. Um, and talking about like the translation, yeah, I remember looking into it. Like, I know that there is apparently like a translation in the works, but as I understand it, it's not very like it's in progress. Like, I'm not sure if there's been like any recent updates or anything. Um, could I play other non-translated Japanese games once in a while, such as UFO or Indonesia? That is the plan. My current sort of schedule for uploading is that like on weekdays, it's on weekdays, it's just random games, I guess. Right now being Croc, Legend of the Gobos, and on Sundays it's this Q&A video, and Saturdays it is like a Japanese game, which I've only done one other one so far, which is Boku no Natsuyasumi, but I would like to do others, like visual novels and whatnot. But as for these two in particular, UFO, Day in the Life, and Indonesia, I did look into these. I believe these were both made. Either one of them was also made by the Moon Company. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. And I think one of them was like for the PlayStation 1, and one of them was for the PS2. And the one that was for the PS1 is I'd say more likely, just because PS1 games are easier for me to record and whatnot. But both of them are given enough time, I might check out both of them. But I've got like a big kind of list of like Japanese games that I do want to check out, like Boku no Natsuyasumi 2, or like I said, random visual novels and JRPGs. Snake Eyes 75 asks or says, "I am one of your oldest viewers since I was 5. Now I am 11." That's a that's interesting. I'm grateful for your continued support, but when I think about like a 5-year-old watching my videos, especially you know my videos as they were like 6 years ago, it is a weird feeling. Where are some places you want to visit before you die? Hmm. I would say like to get into. Is it possibly like I don't like Canada or something? I'm trying to think of like what all there is. Like see the aurora borealis, northern lights could be nice. Um, when it comes to like things like people going on vacation and whatnot, like to Hawaii and whatnot, like that stuff never really appealed to me. Like the tropical island thing, like if I were to like visit a place, it'd probably just be because of some sort of cultural or historical thing, like Stonehenge, like see Stonehenge or Eiffel Tower, or like some like museum or something. And of course, with the play doesn't really need to be mentioned, but I do think it'd be neat to like visit Japan someday. And lastly, Red Hood 440 asks, "Will you play any other Telltale games?" As I responded to this comment down here, um, I am interested in the Minecraft series, the Minecraft games, which out of all the Telltale games, probably Minecraft is the one that I'm most interested in. Um, but other than that, I am also interested in checking out the other Walking Dead that is also out there. I think Walking Dead was a New Frontier or something. And I think there's also Batman. I'm curious to see what Batman's like. And also I've heard good things. I think about the Wolf Among Us. I've heard good things about that, so I might check that out. I'm trying to think of what else there is. I know there's like a Borderlands one, but I've never really been into the Borderlands games, so I'm not really sure that would appeal to me. I don't know. I think there's like a Game of Thrones one. I'm not sure if that's Telltale or like another company, but again, that doesn't really appeal to me too much because I've never watched Game of Thrones. But yeah, like the Minecraft ones and the Batman, definitely I would want to check out, and possibly also Wolf Among Us. But that is that, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I answered your questions well. And till next time, look it out.